have a mission. It is to save every Black Mesa personnel, even for those who got scripted to death. After lots and lots of tries, I finally found the method and solution for the real hero mission. It is guaranteed 100% of them got saved. If the regular way doesn't work, the developer console comes in the way. But I will use the very minimal cheat code as possible. So, come on in, we'll get into it. We start with scientist who's doing some sort of chest pumping to the unconscious security officer. In this part, no matter how long I wait here, the security officer will regain his consciousness back, unlike in Half-Life 1. So I'm assuming he will regain his consciousness back later on after we meet Eli and Kleiner at the top floor. This is one of the most brutal scenes. It is impossible to save the scientist even if I put any stuff, or even spawn any NPC in front of him to block the laser. It's too strong to block. All he does is banging on the door. I can press E to make him follow me. However, this is when the cheat is to put in a good use. Here I haven't triggered the synth, might as well give myself a crowbar to break the glass so that I could get out of this brutal room and manage to join everyone else. Another brutal death scene. I need to put the chair in a very right position. Looks like the laser is still reaching him, but he looks fine. I'm sure we just passed out here. He will join everyone else in the lobby. For the elevator scene, I tried every stuff that I could find to maybe block the elevator from falling down. Then I came up with this idea. That zombie leg. Yeah, really, this is magic. The only time I find zombie creature could be put in a good use in Half-Life universe. Although I can climb up the ladder because there is an invisible wall, the elevator must be full to move on to the next map. Well, I'll just use map cheat here. From here, it seems chill down there. Let's hope they got out of the elevator already and will climb up to the lobby later on. This one is too easy because he won't die. I just need to bring him to the lobby while waiting for everyone else to join him. For this scene, once we get across this line, the drop scene will happen. He's hanging here forever without I'm getting around the trigger area. So better leave him there. I'm sure he'll manage to climb up and jump across the platform to join everyone else here. This scientist could not be saved in a regular way because he's scripted to death, and we could not enter the room at all. However, with this method, I could kill the headcrab before it's attacking him. I think I just broke the script because the dialogue is still happening. But the important part is, he is saved. I also broke the glass for him to get out. The security officer also could not be saved with a regular way. Once we get across this area, his death seal will happen. Another cheat code for good use. I just killed the zombie and he got up just like in reverse mode. I mean, look at this. Brought him here to escort the scientist to the lobby. This is what it looked like if all of them gather around in the lobby. Fantastic. I can avoid the death scene once we get into this area. The only way to avoid the trigger area is to get through the wall. The one in the bottom might be succeeded in pulling the other scientists and join the scientists in this room. I left the pistol here for them to defend themselves. I'll get a grenade instead. I could get another pistol after killing the first vertigun. This scientist will not budge no matter what happened.
I do believe I soiled myself. Run along, Freeman. I've some sordid business to attend to.
Must be a very busy business there. He'll probably join everyone else in the room. In this scene, no matter how fast you're running to kill the Hyundai, the box is still lit up in fire. But there's a way. This way, the fire animation still existed, but there's no explosion crates. I think the burning crates is what triggered the bridge to break and fall down. There's obviously an invisible wall here. So I made him to move to the other side. And I took the pipe route just like the game wants me to. And from here I make him follow me to go to a safer room. When it loads to the next map, the bridge still looks destroyed, probably the part of the current map. I think I will give a little push here. That looks satisfying enough for me. Then I left him in this room cause he looks safer here. Because we can bring him with us anyway.
Okay, I'll wait here and help anybody else who comes by.
And I close the door for him. He is saved. I think the scientist is already dead. Need to be quick in killing the barnacle. Shoot the ceiling even before it breaks, so that the tongue has not touched the scientist yet. They insist to stay, so I bring the security officer to protect them. I had to give myself a crossbow for this short period of time. Because a pistol alone won't give enough time to break the turret even if it's in easy mode. The scientist won't leave the place, so I bring the security officer from upstairs to protect him. I emptied out all of the bullets because I just used this to break the turret. The next scene will happen once we cross this area. If we got here without triggering the scene, we got two options to save them. Option 1 is to kill either one of them, but we will only live with the female scientist. I prefer the other option, which is to leave them just like this. I will assume he succeeded in helping her. Got to be careful in leaving the room. I didn't want to trigger the scene. I brought this female scientist to help them too.
That's enough excitement for me, thanks.
He's also insisting to stay, thinking Soldier will come to rescue everyone. Well, who's gonna tell him the truth? I brought the security officer to escort all of the scientists who left behind to join those near the elevator. Hopefully the security officer could convince the brave scientist to join them. No, the brave one. I left the pistol here for them to use. I hope they got to check this place too, because he's also insisting to stay in this cold freezer. I escort these two to upstairs and make them wait here for now, while I finish some business here first. Another scripted to death moment. But there's a way to break this scene from happening. If I got here with my flying superpower, I just kill the zombie and the scientist will be 100% saved. I'll break the window for him to get out. We got some extra dialogue
There's no way
here.
I can make that jump across that shaft. I failed physical education.
Relatable.
Guess that means I'm playing babysitter.
You are. This scientist is really on his edge of death. Hanging on a ladder and trying to get up is the hardest thing to survive. But I will still let him live by not triggering the scene, because my mission is to save as many as possible. This area is a trigger. I won't go near it. Look at how many of them, if all of them gather around like this here. This is beautiful. Saving the scientist is simple. Just get here before him and destroy these NPCs. But the problem is the security officer. He looks so chill here, doesn't know what's coming to him. The zombie could not be killed. He's the one who could be killed instead. I mean, you're not the one I'm supposed to save. I could choose to not trigger the scene, but that will be a whole different story for Half-Life since the silo door could not be opened because he died here. So I left the story as it is, with only saving the scientist alone. This one also pretty simple, just be careful in avoiding the laser. Then kill the two turrets at the same time. I brought them to be far from the trip mines before destroying it. Then I will hide them behind this wreck. Being invisible is safer. Also simple trick, just be quick and kill the soldier even before he has time to process. Might as well give this gun to him to defend himself. In this part, if I go to this map automatically just like in the storyline, both of them will be running even before the elevator has arrived. So I had to load this map from developer console. Took me like 5 tries here. I had to run faster than the scientists. Hard mode will be near impossible to save both of the scientists since soldier is more skilled than easy mode. I again left them a gun for them to defend themselves. Now this one is the hardest. I'll let you watch the fight first.
I'm the one man who knows everything.
That was it. Hard mode will be absolutely impossible. This took for God knows how many tries. Most of the time, they throw grenade at me while also hitting the scientists, or they're shooting at the same time, or worse, both. Just like usual, I left them a gun to defend themselves. This is fully only dialogue.
I've killed 12 dumbass scientists, and not one of them fought back. Sucks.
Your death will be sucked too. They deserved it. So if I go here before the soldiers start shooting at the scientist is already lying dead on the floor. This one doesn't count, but I just want to show you. He doesn't need to be saved. But I will leave the shotgun with him to defend himself. I can use my superpower to not trigger the dialogue, and then just proceed to the control room. But wouldn't it be painful for him in his current condition? I choose to let the scene happen and let him rest in peace. Once I open the door, this scene will happen immediately. Even if I remove the tentacle, he's still flying like in a magic show or something. It's better if I use my superpower in this one. That scene is quite brutal, so let it be just like this. Plus, we still got this perfectly inside glass window, and we could still turn on the fire. I think I saved the scientist this way. Yeah, no need to save him. He'll be fine. I closed the door for him. These two are okay. Let's hope the brave friend will join him back later on. This overly brave security officer will get out of that garage door once I cross this line. So all I need to do is to not use this door to get out of the room. Then after I kill the tentacle, it's okay to trigger the scene, because nothing will harm him anymore. He said he's injured. but it's only a part of the script. I'll say he will join his friend up there. Both of them will be fine. Even though we don't need to save these two, but I hope he will go check out on his mate that needs some help back there. In this chapter, we will only meet this one security officer, and he's hiding nicely here. Let him be until all enemies are clear, then let him know that it's already safe out there. I can only leave him here, since I can bring him to the surface. This one is another brutal, scripted to death moment. Can't avoid this scene at all. Only my superpower that could save him. And look, it's okay here. Let's pretend he's going back to that room after I tell him to. The scientist is safe, but I told him about his coworker that's about to commit down there. Hope he will convince that his job means a lot in Black Mesa.
And I find myself doing work best suited for an intern.
Please, you do very meaningful work here.
Really?
Yeah, he's perfectly fine. I hope. In this scene, no matter how fast you shot the female Black Ops, he is scripted to death. Somehow I managed to push him to this side by keep spawning Grenadier. But he's still dead. I mean, like, what shot him? So superpower is needed to not trigger the scene. He's still here and alive. And less female Black Ops to deal with. The first one who shot him will only spawn if I trigger the scene. Is this considering cheating? Well, the most important thing is Justin Barnes is saved. I just need to get quick enough to kill the tongue monster. Too easy. I got this on the first try. I only needed to escort him to meet and escort the scientist. So I escort him to escort the other, you know, escort to escort. Plus we get extra dialogue.
God damn! Oh shit! Heads up!
If you know the scientist and security officer who got curious with the Tau cannon inside that room, they are scripted to death. This area here will trigger the scene, but if we just leave the room, we can activate the laser weapon. If we go here without triggering the scene, we can hear that they're not just a dialogue.
Do you have any idea what to do next?
They're actually a moving NPC, and we can make them follow us. Here I'm trying to destroy the box to maybe take them outside the room. But this box was meant to be destroyed with the Tau cannon. This gives me the only option with getting through the wall to not trigger the scene, so we can still press the activate button. I'll take the gun for the safety purposes, since you're too curious for this. You know what to do. Now in this part, I try to kill 2 soldiers down there and block 2 soldiers over here to not shoot the scientist. But he's still dead, because it's scripted to death. What I did was, I spawned Grenadier soldier close to the scientist. That way he has no time to shoot the scientist while the scientist is getting out of the door. We can see here when I'm blocking him like this, he can shoot his RPG to me. Then after the scientist successfully got out, I just killed the soldier. And we can continue go on without him. The scene is still happening, but it was just a part of the script without the actual scientist here, so he is successfully saved. In this part, I did better I guess. If I shoot the sniper in the right time, I could get the scientist to walk slowly like this. In the previous video, I spawned scientists. I don't even know how many, like 10 or more. So I spawned that many scientists just to save one scientist? Where's the logic in that one? I don't even know why I did that video. So now, while he's walking like this, I had time to spawn an NPC to trigger the mines. I still needed moving NPC to trigger the explosion. I sacrifice alien grunts here. Look at how calm he is. He's saved. But the problem is the security officer. He will be looking like he's dead no matter what I do. Getting here without triggering the scene could be a good option, but that way too cheating, just to get them leave. I'll say I'd stick to the first method of saving the scientist while he just passed out here. I gave him the amount of health kit he wants. I'm sure he'll be fine. What is it? He says thank you. This one is just to dodge the trip mines and the turret laser. Easy, right? For the security officer, I just need to escort him to meet his friend. First I leave him here, clear all enemy out there, take him with me, leave him again, clear enemy again, then take him again for the last time until he meets his friend upstairs. We get extra dialogue too.
Freeze! Whoa, whoa, hold your fire! Jackson? Good God, man, how many lives do you have? None if it wasn't for my new buddy here. Hey, buzz us in, will you? Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Holy shit. Not bad, huh? Not bad. You hit the mother load. What can I say? I got an expensive taste. Damned if I'm not glad to see a familiar face. Let's say you, me, and the doc here grab what we can and get the hell out of Dodge. We should probably wait a while. Let things die down a bit. Well, guess I'll take a load off.
They will definitely be safe with these loads. And make sure to leave the RPG. Take the ammo from the crates instead. I'll take some too. Or maybe more. As for the security officer, all I need to do at first is just following his stealth strategy. Then protect him out there from aliens. Then after we enter the security post.
We made it. After you, good sir.
While we plan for getting out together, this brutal sound will happen. But if we go back to the post, he looks fine. I can't kill the alien grunt either. It was just a sound effect. I'll say he defeated the alien grunt because the alien grunt just disappeared. I think it's okay. Yeah, it means it's okay. Saving this one is also simple. Clear everyone and everything trick. I left him here before all the aliens are clear. Then I brought him outside for some extra dialogue.
I think I'm gonna find another way out that doesn't involve swimming through shit and leeches. But thanks anyway.
This one doesn't have to be safe either. You were mean, but you're saved. And for him, I think he's treating the glue-on gun like his daughter or something. I feel like leaving the glue-on gun here will save his emotion instead. You know? I could get it myself. He's safe this way. The scientist looks fine, but I left the security officer with him to protect him. For the security officer, either just leave him here or clear all the aliens outside first and bring him with us for some extra dialogue.
Holy crap! Holy crap! Alright, Doc. Looks like this is your field of expertise. Not so soon? Oh. You have fun with that. Alright, Doc. Good luck to you.
I hope everyone that left behind could join them here. This place looks the safest in the whole
So,
Black Mesa facility.
You actually gonna go
Reason?
through this, huh? You're braver than you look.
I am.
This here's my personal collection. Best military-grade hardware this
Where
side
did
of
he
the
get
Rio
this
Grande.
anyway?
Have at it. Just promise me you'll put it to good use.
Okay. Okay, I will. Oh my god, we're loaded. I'm gonna put this to good use. Just kidding. This scientist looks like he's safe in this small room. But I still tried killing every aliens that spawned here. I even turned on God mode because it's impossible to survive this madness. They keep spawning infinitely. Let's just assume going into the teleporter will make them despawn. Okay, that was surely a long video. The shitty editing took me almost a month, ha ha ha. Make sure to leave a comment if you like this one. And subscribe, or you'll get snarks when you sleep tonight.